as an American.
Fuck. So like, I guess I call it the sophomore slump.
You know what's crazy? I've had my YouTube channel for nearly a year, and I have posted just 25 videos, I think 2 YouTube shorts, and like maybe under 10 community posts. And somehow I have gained 81 followers with just under 30 posts, which I think is actually insane. I don't even get that much traction on TikTok, and I've been on it for nearly 2 years. Now, about like a month ago, or almost 2 months ago, I promised that within 2 months, I'd make a get to know me video. And, you know, I think this is the perfect time. It's a new year. It's been a year since I made this account. I haven't made anything about me, so let's get to it. I didn't really write a script for this. I just kind of like wrote things in my notes app on my phone, so I'm gonna read them to you guys. My first question is, what's your name? My name is Stephanie, though online my handle is Gremlin, so I tend to go by that online. I don't mind either name though. My second question is, how old are you? What's your birthday? So my birthday is October 2nd, and I am currently 14 years old. My third question is, where are you from? I'm actually from the US. I was born in Nevada, and I'm living in Nevada. Both my parents are from Mexico, though. My fourth question is, do you have any pets? I actually have only ever had 2 pets and currently have them both. I have a Russian tortoise. His name is Hooper, and I love him. And I also have a old little fat chihuahua named Waffles. My fifth question is, do you have any extracurriculars? Well, obviously besides like my art and stuff that I do in my free time, I'm actually a huge theater nerd. Mainly just musical theater, but I really love just doing theater. I've never been an actor. I don't like acting or singing, but I do love tech. I've been on tech ever since my 6th grade year, and I'm actually planning on auditioning to a high school here that has a really good theater tech program, so I really hope to get into it this year. My 6th question is, how did I get my username? So funny enough, my username originates from the Owl House, I believe. There's just one line Ida says where she goes, I'm an agent of chaos. And I thought that's so funny, yes. But I changed agent to Gremlin. I don't remember why. It was like 2022. I was like 10, 11 maybe. And it just kind of stuck. I've had it for years. Number 7, why do I have this account? What do I plan on doing with it? So funny enough, I didn't actually plan on using YouTube at all, but me and my friend really got into like doing cool little vlogs to like make our life just feel more exciting in 7th grade. And she offhandedly told me like, you should make a YouTube channel. So I did. But then funny enough, I actually do not like being on camera. Something about just sitting in front of like a camera and talking to an invisible audience is just really awkward to me when I do it, and I just can't do it. So I don't actually vlog on this account. And when I made this account, I was more, leaning toward my art stuff. So I decided this would be an account that would go more into depth on my my art, as opposed to TikTok, which is just like my quick short form content, given that most people on TikTok don't do long-term content. The next question is, what's some music I like? So, ironically enough, I'm really a big melody person. I don't really care for lyrics. So, I've always really leaned toward musical theater for songs. Currently, some of my favorite, things to listen to are, the Nerdy Prudes Must Die soundtrack, or Into the Woods. I'm a huge fan of Mitski, occasional Alex G here and there. Love Rio Romeo. My 2 current on-repeat songs that I have are He's My Man by Love Cat and The Anniversary, as well as Playing Dead by And One. I think they're both great songs. I love the melody. I love the lyrics. They're just great songs in general for me. My next question is, favorite books? I don't read too many books very often, but some books that I have read willingly out of school were The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea, and then the sequel to that, which I believe was The Siren, the Song, and the Spy. I fell in love with them. I wanted to make art for so long, and I still want to, but it's been a hot minute since I've read the books. I don't want to reread them, and it's just hard because there's no content of them whatsoever, so it's just hard to get an idea of what the characters look like. Some of you may know I'm also a huge Warrior Cats kid. I haven't read it in a hot minute. It's been since 5th grade. But I was obsessed. I sped through those books in days when I was reading them. I only got up to, I think Sundown, which is the last book in, the 2nd arc. I likely won't be picking up the books anytime soon, because there's just so much, and I've kind of grown out of it, but I still enjoy interacting with the fandom and doing occasional art for it. Here's a good one. This one is weird things about me. One of my favorite things, so I recently found out I have hypermobility, which just means that my joints bend more than they should. I'm hypermobile. I have a lot of mobility. And something that comes with this, I am able to push out my shoulder blade. And it's a really cool party trick. It always grosses people out. My favorite thing to do is to have people put their hand on my shoulder and then pop it out, because it always catches them off guard. The only downside to it is that I can't control it on occasion, so sometimes I'll be laying in bed and move over a bit, and my shoulder blade will grind against my rib cage, and it does not feel nice. Here's another question. Shows or movies that I like. Currently, I'm really big into Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory. I'm a huge fan of Knights of Guinevere. I can't wait for the new episodes to come out soon. Movies, I am in love with How to Train Your Dragon. I have like 4 figurines of Toothless. I have a Thunder Drum. I have so many other, I have a bunch of the dragons. I'm also a fan of Spider-Man. I'm not a huge Marvel person per se, but I do enjoy Spider-Man and like just him in general. I do want to watch a couple movies. It's just hard for me because I'm not a huge fan of live action, and he's mostly live action. Huge fan of the Into the Spider-Verse series though. I'm also a huge DC fan. I've recently gotten into it. Don't ask me anything because I don't know much. But, you know, my current favorite characters, I'm in love with Steph and Cass. I got 2 figurines of them for Christmas. I'm currently watching the Justice League series. I forgot which one, but I'm getting into Justice League. Now, here's a good question. Where did I get my art style from? So originally, I started drawing, I think, just after season 1 of The Owl House. I liked the art style they used, but I also started watching, like, YouTube compilations of TikTok 2020, like, alt art style videos, and I would trace them often. I was a bored kid. I just drew like that for a while. It improved a little bit as I got older, but my style has been relatively the same since then, I would almost say. It hasn't changed too much. Recently, though, I've been experimenting a lot more with my rendering style. And my rendering style doesn't have like a specific inspiration, but I love messy rendering. I love when you can see the blocked out colors. I love when you can still see bits of outline poking out from beneath the color. I think it's so cool. And I think I've gotten really good at like getting that down when it comes to my art. Final question is, how did I make my OCs? Because most of my art, like persona online, is my OCs. I based most of my art, most of my videos around all of my OCs. So how did I make them? How'd they come to be? So I remember they all started in 6th grade. I was not a good student in math. I sucked at math, so I would doodle often. I remember I made one character. I just started drawing. I just made him. He was there. I started drawing like these little edgy ass eyes around him. So I made that his whole character. He's this evil guy with like this demon that follows him around. And then I just did that for most of my other characters. I did 2 spirits that are also siblings, and they have a mixed relationship. I made one based off me, my OC, so that's persona. And it just kind of came that way. My more recent characters, the animal ones, they're mainly based just off my love for drawing animals. So they're all just mythological creatures, or just creatures in general, like mutants that I've liked to make. And their stories came in similar ways. When I started drawing them, I was thinking, whoa, well, since this guy looks so evil, I'm gonna make him actually hate this guy. And he did all of this evil stuff to him, which is why he looks like this. And because of this, he starts doing all of this stuff. It just kind of came to be. I've never really like mapped it out whatsoever, so I have plenty of plot holes. But me and my friend are actually really into my OCs. We plan on making a Discord server for them soon, but currently we're just kind of figuring them out ourselves as we go along. I haven't worked on them for quite a while, but I hope that within the next year, like this new year, I start getting more detailed with my characters.
I thought I saw your face today, but I just turned my